The third day of our expedition began with a brisk morning workout in the gym on the upper deck. Running on the treadmills during ocean rocking turned out to be quite an attraction. We had to hold tightly to the handrails so as not to lose our balance. But the view outside the panoramic windows of the gym was worth any effort. Right on course, the first majestic icebergs were floating. It was very amazing. To stay in touch with home and work, we decided to buy a Starlink satellite internet package for $250, which was really pricey. And we also signed and sent commemorative postcards home directly from the ship's post office. We were told that the postcards would travel via London and reach our loved ones in about a year. After a hearty breakfast with salmon, we went out onto the 7th deck where we observed polar animals and birds for almost an hour. We also wanted to test in practice how many layers of clothing are needed for comfort at -1 degree. And it turned out that one layer of thermal underwear, waterproof pants, and a polo parka were quite enough. So, returning to the cabin, we managed to rest a little when suddenly, in the middle of a lecture about penguins, a loud announcement sounded over the ship's loudspeaker. Our expedition leader Katya announced that the weather was ideal, the fog had cleared, and our first long-awaited landing on shore was starting earlier than scheduled. We jumped up instantly, put on polar gear in a matter of minutes, pulled on bright life jackets and ran to the lobby. And right at the crucial moment, a warning message came to my husband's phone from our friend in Buenos-Ayres who was looking after our cat. It turned out that in our rented apartment, the ceiling was leaking and the hallway was completely flooded. So imagine the picture. We are standing in the lobby of a polar ship wearing life jackets in anticipation of penguins and urgently solving a plumbing emergency. That was really crazy. So we had to text the landlady, concierge, repairman, and friend on the go to turn off the valves and stop the waterfall. Having somehow settled urgent issues with the apartment, we went to the boarding deck. We were loaded into Zodiacs, special durable inflatable motorboats designed to cross waves and land on wild shores. Our Zodiac noisily cut through the ideal crystal clear water, and the journey to land took only about 5 minutes, I guess. And as we approached the shore, harsh icy cliffs began to come alive. We started to distinguish hundreds of small black and white figures running noisily near the water itself. The shore of Yankee Harbor surprised us with its pebbles, resembling the beaches of the Black Sea, but all around stretched the stunning blue and white polar landscape. Hundreds of funny penguins gathered in noisy groups, squawking loudly and flapping their wings funnily. They were completely unafraid of humans and ran past us like anime characters from Naruto. And seeing them live turned out to be 100 times cooler than in documentaries, that's for sure. And nearby, on the pebble strip, a huge sea lion was lazily resting. He greeted a couple of hundred bright tourists with only a patronizing snore, and it was obvious that he clearly had more important things to do. Happy and tired, an hour later, we returned to the ship by inflatable boat, already in the status of real polar explorers. And at the bar, we were met with warming bergamot tea and lobster sandwiches. And for dinner, the chief served an amazing rack of lamb. So, the third day of our journey is over, and in the next episode, a birthday celebration on the volcanic Deception Island and the health tests in the northern latitudes await us. The list of 10 most interesting English words from this episode is waiting for you in our Telegram channel. The link is in the description below the video, so Go check it out, subscribe, and learn with us. And see you soon!